God says, your mother who now lives in heaven has been trying to reach you for hours, and she has sent this through Michael because this is the exact message she has been longing to deliver to you before tonight at 11 p.m. Please, before you do anything else, stop and comment "Amen" right now to open your heart. This isn't something you should push away or delay. It's deeply urgent. If you can feel something stirring inside of you already, that's her. That's me. Don't scroll. Let your heart be still and let this moment be sacred. I want you to like this video now if your soul feels even the smallest tug. Do this not just for you, but because your mother is watching from above. She needs you to receive what she's been aching to tell you. She is praying you do not skip this again. She's been watching the moments when your tears fall quietly, when no one else notices your pain. And in those very moments, she speaks my name, asking me to hold you tighter, to keep you safe, to show you signs. Her love has not left the earth, child. Her love is alive in me. It breathes through my spirit, and it surrounds you even now. There were times you thought no one saw your silent breakdowns, but she did. And I did. She whispered in heaven, God, don't let my child fall. Remind them I'm still near. And every single time you found unexpected strength, that was me answering her cry. She knows you've been through seasons that broke you in half. But she's asking you, through this message, to not let those wounds define your life. She says you were made for something higher than sorrow and greater than fear. She's begging you not to give up. Not now. Not when the healing you've prayed for is this close. She's been knocking on your heart for hours. She won't stop until you let this in. Your mother said to me, Father, please carry the message I couldn't say before I left. And I told her, I will. I will pour it into their spirit through this moment. I will speak to their soul. So here I am, speaking not just as your God, but as the one who holds her in my arms, delivering her word straight to you. Child, you were never forgotten. Not by her. Not by me. You've walked roads no one else could walk and carried pain no one else could see. But I have seen. And your mother has cried at the throne of heaven asking me to reverse the damage life did to you. I have heard her. And now it is time. Comment 1111 if you believe this message has reached you by divine timing. There's something you need to understand. The delays in your life, the things that didn't work out, the losses that shattered you, they weren't punishment. They were preparation. You were not being ignored. You were being protected. Every closed door was me keeping you from harm. Your mother saw that too. And she thanked me. She said, thank you, God, for not letting them go where they didn't belong. And I held her hand and promised, I will guide them. She remembers your first cry, your first laugh, your first fall. She remembers every birthday and every dream you told her about as a child. And even now, she celebrates your small victories. She rejoices every time you choose kindness, every time you show strength. She sees you not as broken, but as blooming. She sees my light rising in you, and she wants you to know she's proud. Not for what you do, but for who you are. There's more she wanted to say. She said, God, tell them I'm not far. Let them know I never stopped loving them. And I'm here to make that known. She is not lost. She is not gone. She is alive with me, and she's still watching over you, still walking with you in spirit, still praying for you to be lifted, healed, and restored. And so I am answering her request. I am releasing the miracle you both have prayed for in different ways. The breakthrough she asked me for is in motion. The turnaround you've needed is coming closer. Heaven has not forgotten your name. I have not turned my face from you. Even now, angels are being sent to open what's been shut. Chains are falling. Darkness is lifting. Comment 222 if you trust this promise is reaching you right on time. Your mother was never meant to leave your life empty. She left a covering over your soul, and that covering is still active. It speaks through dreams, through signs, through music, through moments that suddenly feel warm and familiar. That's not imagination. That's presence. That's love. That's my spirit carrying hers. When you're tired, she whispers strength into your bones. When you're afraid, she intercedes for me to surround you. When you feel forgotten, she reminds me, that's my child. Don't let them be alone. And I never do. Because I love you too much to ever let go. Her voice echoes in my courts, and it moves me. You move me. You were chosen, not just by me, but by her, when she was alive. She believed in you. She trusted you with her love. And now, I'm trusting you with this moment. A moment to awaken. To see you are still protected, still watched over, still covered by something holy. The night may feel long, but morning is coming. You will rise again. Let this sink in, not just into your mind, but into your spirit. This is not random. This is sacred. This is heaven knocking on your door. This is her voice, through mine, saying, don't let go. Keep going. Something beautiful is coming. I will not let the pain swallow you. I will not let grief win. I will not let the lies in your head become truth. I am the Lord your God. I am here. I am moving. I am lifting you with a love that cannot die. Everything you thought you knew about money might be wrong. A 9-word prayer, buried in a leaked FBI file, is now changing lives overnight. Thousands of people are repeating it once a day and seeing wealth appear without effort. Neuroscientists believe it activates a part of the brain that's been linked to abundance for millions of years. This could be the breakthrough you've been waiting for, but the page could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears forever. And I will keep speaking until your heart believes again. I will keep calling you until you remember you are not forgotten. I will keep carrying you until you can walk again. This is the beginning of a healing you didn't even know you needed. Let it begin today. Let it begin now. Let me show you what your mother already sees in heaven. You are still meant for joy. You are still made for more. Pause and breathe, child. Comment 333 now if your soul feels a pull toward these words. Let this be your moment of surrender. Let this be the hour your pain finally loosens its grip. She's been watching you try to be strong. You keep pretending you're fine. You push through each day wearing a brave face, but your spirit has been aching. And your mother has felt every bit of it. She told me you need rest, not just sleep, but the kind of rest that only I can give. The rest that reaches your soul. The kind that dries the deepest tears and silences the loudest fears. She said, God, please wrap my child in the warmth of heaven. Let them feel how much I love them. Don't let them carry guilt, regret, or shame. Let them feel light again. So I've come to do exactly that. Not just because she asked me to, but because I want to. Because you are mine. There are parts of your story that have been torn. There are chapters that ended with silence and confusion. Your mother saw it. And in heaven, she cried for the times you blamed yourself. She wants you to stop carrying what wasn't yours to carry. She says, tell my child I forgive everything. Tell them I only remember the love. That's all I took with me. She doesn't want you to live tied to the things you didn't get to say, or the things you couldn't fix. Heaven does not measure love by perfection. I measure it by the heart. And your heart, despite the flaws, the stumbles, the distance, was always filled with love. She knew it. And I knew it too. There were nights you looked at the ceiling, trying to feel her presence, praying for one more moment. I saw those prayers. And I want you to know, every single one of them reached her. She heard you. She still hears you. And now, you are hearing her. If this speaks to the ache in your soul, comment 555 to declare that you're letting her light into your heart today. She says she's proud of you. Not just in words, but in the depth of her soul. She sees your sacrifices, your efforts, your quiet acts of love. She sees you making it through days she knows are hard. She's proud of how you've loved others even when your own heart was breaking. She's proud of how you kept going even when you didn't feel like it. And I am proud too. I am proud that you are still here, still breathing, still open to receive this moment. Because this moment is not about sorrow. It's about healing. She did not come to remind you of what's gone, but to point you to what's still ahead. She wants you to live again. Fully. Freely. Faithfully. Your mother said, God, don't let my child feel unloved for another second. Let them know that even in my absence, I left behind a legacy of love that nothing can erase. And I said to her, daughter, I will surround them with that love until the end of time. So I have been. And I will continue. You've been walking with a quiet sadness. It may not show on your face, but it lives deep inside. I'm touching that part now. I'm healing the wound that words couldn't reach. I'm filling the empty places with my presence. Not just because you need comfort, but because you need to know this truth. You are still seen. You are still wanted. You are still chosen. Comment 1212 if you believe this is not coincidence but confirmation. Her final words in heaven today were clear. She said, God, give my child a future so bright that it heals their past. And I've already started. The favor she asked for is already finding you. The doors she prayed would open are being prepared. The relationships she prayed would be restored are coming back together. Even when you feel alone, you're not alone. Even when you feel like giving up, I'm the one holding you steady. You were never meant to live without comfort. You were meant to live wrapped in my love. And I use even those who have left this earth to remind you that your story is not over. This is not a goodbye. It's a beginning. Your mother has not stopped sending signs. That song you heard unexpectedly. That feather on the ground. That warmth that came out of nowhere. That moment you smelled her scent in a place she never was. That was her, and it was also me, making sure you knew you were being touched by something eternal. She said to me, if they only knew how close I've been, they wouldn't feel so alone. So I'm making it known. She is closer than your next breath. And her love is still alive, because it was rooted in me. Let today be the turning point. Let your soul feel lifted. Let your heart feel safe again. Even in the pain, you are being held. Even in the silence, you are being spoken to. Even in the fear, you are being guarded by angels who know your name. There's a reason leading neuroscientists are fascinated by one specific 9-word phrase. People all over the world are using it daily and reporting sudden financial breakthroughs, cleared debts, unexpected deposits, and total peace of mind. More than 19,000 lives have already been transformed. Some say it's divine, others say it's pure science. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might go offline any second. Click the link in the description and comments to access it before it's too late. Stay with me, child. There is more I need you to hear. There is more she wants you to know. This is not the end of what she sent. It's only the beginning of what I'm releasing. Let my words fill the places grief tried to steal. You are not abandoned. You are not without love. You are surrounded by me, and wrapped in her prayers that still rise like incense before my throne. Before we go further, pause and gently comment 777 to declare your faith is still alive. Let this not be just a moment but a movement inside your heart, one where grief gives way to grace. Your mother never stopped believing in you. Not even for a second. In life, she worried about you. And now, in heaven, her prayers for you have only grown stronger. She's seen you walk through storms with tears hidden behind smiles. She's seen the moments when you felt left behind, forgotten, unloved. And she has run to me every time, saying, God, don't let my child give up. Not now. Not this close to the miracle. And I've answered her. That's why this message is reaching you now, at this exact moment, with this exact peace. It's not chance. It's not coincidence. It's divine design. She wanted this to arrive before tonight. Because she knows what you're about to walk into. She sees what's ahead, and she asked me to make sure you don't miss it. You've held a lot in silence. And some of it has hardened your heart. But I'm breaking through that now, not to hurt you, but to heal you. Your mother is standing at my side, whispering every word as I say them to you. Her voice is in my breath. Her love is in my presence. And I am pouring it out over you like rain on dry ground. Child, you've been thirsty for something you couldn't explain. You've been searching for peace in all the wrong places. But peace isn't found in the world. It's found in me. And your mother knew that. That's why she asked me to give you more of myself. She didn't want you to live another day without knowing how deeply loved you still are. There are wounds you've tried to forget. Regrets you've tried to push down. Memories that make you ache when you're alone. Your mother saw that. And she asked me to reach into the middle of your hurt and bring something holy out of it. So I'm doing that now. I'm reaching into every painful memory and planting something new. I'm taking the brokenness and making it beautiful. The grief you've been carrying will not define your days anymore. It will become a doorway to a greater purpose. One you couldn't have imagined. One she already sees from heaven. Comment 999 if your spirit is ready to receive this promise. She wants you to let go of the guilt. You've held it too long. You've blamed yourself for what you could not control. You've questioned the past and replayed the moments that didn't end the way you hoped. But she says to you now, stop carrying what I already released. Stop grieving what I already gave to God. She wants you to live, not half alive, not stuck in sorrow, not held back by fear. She wants you to rise. Because she knows you still have more to give. And I do too. You don't have to figure out how to fix everything. You just have to let me in. I will do what your strength cannot. I will heal what no one else can. I will bring light into the places you thought were too far gone. Just like I've done before. Just like I'll keep doing. Your name is written on my hands. Your steps are ordered by my Spirit. And your destiny is protected by my angels. There's not a day your mother doesn't ask me to remind you of that. There's not a moment I'm not walking beside you. She said to me, God, let them feel my arms around them, even now. Let them feel my love, not as a memory, but as a living presence. So I'm doing that. In this very moment, my spirit is wrapping around your heart with a comfort no human voice could ever offer. That's me. That's her. That's heaven drawing close to you. There's something important she asked me to tell you. Something she never got to say in person. She said, tell them I'm okay. Tell them I'm not in pain. Tell them I'm with you, and I'm finally at peace. But most of all, tell them I'm still with them. I never left. I want you to let those words sink in. Let them undo the lies the enemy has whispered. Let them tear down the walls of doubt that have kept you from trusting me fully. Because I am not only restoring your heart, I am renewing your path. There is favor on your life that hasn't even been released yet. There are blessings I've stored up, waiting for the moment you'd be ready to receive. Your mother saw them in her prayers. She saw the financial provision, the healing, the joy, the restoration, the reconciliation, the overflowing love. And she asked me to send them in waves. And I will. Because I honor the cries of my children. Hers. And yours. Comment 1010 now if your heart believes her voice is still alive through this. She is not gone. Her voice still moves me. Her love still changes things. Her legacy is not finished. It's continuing through you. Every time you choose love, every time you speak kindness, every time you forgive, you carry her spirit forward. You're not just her child, you're her answered prayer. Can saying just 9 simple words really change your financial situation? According to top neuroscientists, and even an accidental confirmation from the FBI, it absolutely can. This short daily prayer is helping people erase debt, attract wealth, and live free from financial stress. It only takes a few seconds to say, but the results are lasting. Don't wait. Click the link in the description and comments before this secret is deleted forever. And I am not done with you. No matter how heavy life has felt. No matter how far you think you've fallen. No matter what you've lost. I am your God. I am still here. I am still moving. And I'm still listening to the one who loves you more than words can say, your mother, who is with me now, and who has sent this through my angel to bring you back to peace. Child, you are not here by accident. This moment was written into eternity. This encounter was prepared long before today. And it's happening because your mother asked me to move heaven and earth to make sure her voice, through mine, would find you. If anything deep inside you is stirring, take this moment to comment 1515 as a sign that you are still open to receive what heaven is pouring out over you right now. There's something she wants you to remember. Something you've buried under layers of pain and confusion. She said to me, God, please remind my child who they are. They've forgotten. They've doubted. They've been beaten down by lies, by loss, by life itself. But you know who they are. You made them. Please show them again. So here I am, child, telling you the truth your mother prayed you would never lose. You are not forgotten. You are not ordinary. You are chosen. You were born with purpose and sealed with my favor. I breathed life into you, not just so you could survive, but so you could rise, overcome, and shine with the glory I placed inside of you. She always saw it. Even when you didn't. Even when others overlooked you. Even when the world tried to make you feel small. She saw what I placed in you. And even now, in heaven, she sees the light I'm reigniting in your soul. You've been walking through shadows, thinking the best parts of your life are behind you. But your mother sees what I see, your greatest chapters are still ahead. The sorrow is not your ending. The struggle is not your identity. You are stepping into something bigger, something sacred, something you were always meant for. I want you to hear me clearly. The delay was never denial. It was development. I wasn't punishing you. I was preparing you. And through it all, your heartbreak, your confusion, your isolation, your mother never stopped interceding. She asked me to give you strength. And I did. She asked me to keep you safe. And I have. She asked me to hold your hand. And I never let go. Even when you couldn't feel it. Even when the tears blurred your vision. I was there. Holding. Guiding. Loving. Comment 1717 if you believe that what you lost will be restored through divine hands. There are things your heart hasn't told anyone. Thoughts that stay hidden in the dark corners of your soul. And yet, your mother sees them. She sees the pain you try to silence. And she wants you to know, it's not weakness to feel this deeply. It's not failure to still miss her. Love like hers doesn't fade. It transforms. And through me, it reaches beyond time and space to wrap around you even now. She remembers how you used to laugh. How your eyes once held wonder. How you dreamed without fear. She wants that part of you to rise again. She wants you to stop surviving and start living. To stop walking like you're abandoned and start moving like you are divinely protected. Because you are. I've assigned angels to guard you in this season. I've set my promises to surround you like a shield. No weapon formed against you will prosper, because your mother's prayers have built a covering that cannot be broken. She asked me to give you another chance. A fresh start. A miracle that erases what you thought was final. So I'm doing it now. Even the areas of your life that seem too broken to fix, those places where you've said, God, it's too late, I am going there. I am breathing new life. I am resurrecting hope. Because her love reached me. And my love will never fail. She also told me, God, let them know I've never stopped being their mother. I still watch over them. I still believe in them. I still love them with everything I am. And child, I want you to know, that kind of love does not die. It multiplies. It expands. And it continues to move through your life like a holy river of light. She asked me to tell you that you will smile again, not a forced smile, but a true one. A smile that rises from peace. A smile that comes from knowing that heaven is on your side and that everything you've lost is being restored in ways beyond your understanding. Comment Amen if you receive this peace and believe it is meant for your heart. You have not wasted your life. You have not missed your moment. You have not disappointed heaven. You are still in the palm of my hand. You are still the child your mother would choose again and again. You are still covered by the same love that carried you when you were born and still surrounds you even now. Don't let grief blind you to glory. Don't let fear silence the faith that has lived in your blood since the day you were formed. Don't let sorrow steal what I am ready to give. Your mother's hands, once lifted in prayer here on earth, are now lifted in praise before my throne. And even as she worships, she still speaks your name with love, with hope, and with joy. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are not alone. I am with you. She is near. And this message is only a glimpse of what I'm about to release into your life. Right now, 55 countries are quietly using a 9-word money ritual. A recently leaked research file revealed that this pattern activates powerful brain pathways tied to wealth and prosperity. People are repeating it once a day and seeing money flow into their lives like never before. This discovery might not stay online much longer. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the phrase before it disappears forever. Before we go further, I want you to pause and gently comment 1111 as a way of opening your heart. Let this moment not just pass you by. Let it be the moment that something divine enters your atmosphere and doesn't leave. There are things you've been trying to hide. Thoughts that keep you up at night. Worries that gnaw at your confidence. You keep telling yourself to stay strong, to carry on, to push through, but inside, you've been breaking. And your mother sees it all. She told me, they don't show it on the outside, but I know how they suffer, God. Please speak peace over their mind. So I am. Right now, I'm sending peace that settles the storm within you. The kind of peace that doesn't just calm your mind but resets your soul. The kind that makes your heart remember that I am still here. That I haven't left. That I have never abandoned you, not for a single second. Your mother asked me to remind you, even though her arms are no longer here to wrap around you, her love never left. It was planted in your spirit. It still lives in the way you love others, in the way you carry compassion, in the way you get back up even after life knocks you down. She told me about all the things you've been through, things that should have destroyed you, things that left deep scars. And she wept in my presence, not out of sorrow, but out of longing. God, she said, don't let my child think they're broken beyond repair. Show them how you're still using their story. And I am. Every scar you carry is a place where my light shines through. Every broken piece is being shaped into something holy. Every delay is becoming part of a greater design that you cannot yet see, but that your mother already knows is beautiful. There is a reason this message came to you before 11 p.m. It is because something is shifting. Something is being unlocked. Something she prayed for is starting to manifest. This isn't just comfort, it's alignment. This is the moment when your soul begins to understand what your pain tried to hide. You are still called. You are still chosen. Comment 222 if you trust that this is not a random message but a divine breakthrough meant for your spirit. Your mother wanted you to hear this from me directly. She's proud of you. Not for what you've achieved. Not for how much you've accomplished. But for how you've endured. She sees how you've kept your heart open in a world that gave you reasons to close it. She sees how you've loved even while hurting. She sees how you've carried the weight of memories and still managed to walk forward. And she wants you to forgive yourself. Because I have. And she has. You did not fail her. You did not fall short. The love between you was never measured by time, or perfection, or distance. It was measured by heart. And your heart still beats with hers, through every act of kindness, through every tear, through every prayer. There are moments when you wonder if she still hears you. If your words still reach her. And I want you to know, they do. Every whisper. Every memory. Every birthday when you close your eyes and wish she was still here, she hears. And she smiles. Because she knows your love never stopped. She told me, God, I left them too soon. But you didn't. So please, fill every space I used to fill. Be the voice that calms them. Be the strength they lean on. Be the light when their world goes dim. And child, I am doing that now. Through every word I'm speaking to you in this moment, I am wrapping her love around you like a garment you'll never have to take off. Comment Amen if this is settling into a part of you that needed healing for a long time. You have walked through fires. You've questioned my plan. You've asked why so many times in the quiet of your heart. But here's what I want you to hear with complete clarity. You didn't lose her. You just changed the way you carry her. She is still with you. In your gentleness. In your strength. In the way you rise after falling. In the way you care for others. Her voice still echoes every time you do good, every time you speak love, every time you forgive. And I am the one making sure that nothing you shared is wasted. Nothing you've lost is lost forever. I redeem everything. She also told me, God, please don't let them stay stuck in sorrow. Let them dance again. Let them laugh again. Let them find joy in little things again. So I am sending new joy your way. The kind that surprises you. The kind that creeps in quietly, like sunlight after long clouds. The kind that feels like her smile on a day you didn't expect it. There is more ahead of you than what's behind you. There is more for you to experience, more to live for, more to give. I know the weight of grief has been heavy. But the time is coming where it will lift. And you will walk again with lightness in your step and peace in your heart. Let your tears fall if they must. They are not weakness, they are release. And I am bottling every one, turning them into blessings. I am answering her prayers and your silent cries at the same time. Because I am that close. And I love you that much. The FBI tried to keep this hidden, but now it's out. A 9-word sentence has been discovered that instantly activates a part of your brain linked to effortless wealth. Thousands of people are using it once a day and watching financial blessings pour in. They're calling it a miracle, and for many, it truly is. But this secret might be taken down again without warning. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's gone. She will always be your mother. That bond was never earthly, it was spiritual. And in me, it still lives, stronger than ever. If you feel something stirring, take this moment to comment 1010 to show you're opening your heart to what heaven is trying to release into your life right now. She didn't want you to carry all of this alone. Not the weight of the unanswered questions. Not the ache of her absence. Not the fear that you missed your chance to say goodbye. She knows it's been heavy. She knows some nights feel unbearable. And she wants you to let go of the idea that you should have been stronger or done more. She came to me with tears in her eyes and said, God, my child has punished themselves long enough. Please take that weight from them. And I told her, I will. I will speak it out of their heart until all that remains is healing. So listen carefully, child. I am removing the shame. I am lifting the regret. I am undoing the guilt that grief tried to build in your soul. None of that belongs to you. It was never from me. And she never wanted it for you. She only wanted you to know love. And now, that is what I am filling you with, love that restores. Love that purifies. Love that heals places that were broken so long you stopped believing they could feel again. You are not meant to live in sorrow. You are not meant to remain in mourning. You are called to rise into newness, into light, into peace. Your mother saw it. She sees who you're becoming. And she's smiling now, because you're still standing, still open, still chosen. Comment 333 if you believe this part of your story is just beginning. She wanted me to remind you about the little things. The way she used to hold your hand. The way her voice calmed your fears. The way her presence made you feel safe even when the world was chaotic. All of those moments weren't lost. They were planted. Planted in your memory, planted in your soul, planted in the atmosphere around you. That's why sometimes you'll feel her when you least expect it. That sudden peace. That scent in the air. That warmth on your skin. That moment when a memory floods your mind for no reason. It's not your imagination. It's her. It's me, reminding you she's still near. She also said, God, please remind them they're never truly alone. Even when people walk away. Even when the silence grows loud. Even when their heart feels like it's unraveling. Don't let them forget that I'm still with them, and you always are. So I've assigned angels to walk with you in this season. I've placed my hand over your thoughts, over your decisions, over your steps. I've surrounded you with a protection you cannot always see, but you'll feel it when danger tries to come close and can't touch you. You'll know it's real when doors open that you didn't even knock on. I'm moving on your behalf now. Not just because she asked me to, but because I've always wanted to. Because I love you that much. Child, this grief will not last forever. This pain will not swallow your purpose. This heartbreak will not be your final chapter. I am rewriting the pages of your story with beauty, with breakthrough, with miracles. She asked me, will they ever smile again and mean it? And I answered her, yes. I'm working on that even now. Comment 1212 if you believe that healing is already happening in you. You are not just the child she raised. You are the child I created. You are the soul I knit together with careful hands. You are the life I chose before the beginning of time. Your journey matters. Your tears matter. Your dreams still matter to me. Your mother told me about the dreams you shared with her. Some you've forgotten. Some you've buried. Some you've convinced yourself will never come true. But she remembers. And so do I. She said, God, awaken those dreams again. Breathe life into the parts of them that are sleeping. Give them courage to try again. And I am. Even now, I'm sending people, ideas, doors, and moments that will stir those forgotten dreams back into motion. You will see signs soon. They will not be small. They will be undeniable. She wants you to stop living like you're waiting to be loved. You already are. You've been surrounded by it since your first breath. You are not waiting for a blessing. The blessing is already chasing you down. The goodness you thought had passed you by is circling back. And this time, it won't miss you. She asked me to say this as clearly as possible, tell them I love them. Tell them I never stopped. Tell them I'm proud of who they've become, even if they can't see it yet. And child, I will echo those words forever until they are etched into your soul. I will not stop reminding you of your worth. I will not stop showing up in your life through unexpected peace, holy interruptions, divine delays, and miraculous timing. You were never invisible to me. You were never forgotten by her. You were never abandoned in the pain. You have always been surrounded by a love that reaches deeper than sorrow and wider than time. Stay close. Stay listening. The message she sent through me is still flowing. Her voice is not done speaking. If your heart is even a little open, I want you to pause and comment, Amen, to allow this word to wrap around you like the arms she longs to give you again. A 9-word script, verified by Harvard researchers and tested in multiple neuroscience labs, is helping everyday people attract unexpected money. No hustle, no financial coaching, just 30 seconds a day from your couch. Many are seeing cleared debts, surprise deposits, and complete peace of mind. But this information could be pulled offline at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted for good. She's not here to remind you of what you lost. She's here to help you remember what still remains. Her love. Her prayers. Her belief in you. Those things didn't leave when she left the earth. They became eternal. And in my presence, they've only grown louder, stronger, and more powerful. She prays for you the way you once saw her fold her hands and whisper when you were a child. She still says your name with deep affection, still asks me to protect your every step, still reminds me of every time you showed love, even when you were hurting. And I listen. I listen because I love her. I listen because I love you. I listen because what you two shared was more than earthly, it was holy. She told me, God, they're starting to believe the lies. They're starting to think you've forgotten them. Please don't let that happen. Please remind them how far you've already brought them. And so I am here to remind you now, not with a whisper, but with a divine interruption. You are not forgotten. You have not been abandoned. I have been walking with you every single day. Comment 555 if this reminder is breaking through the silence that's been holding you captive. There are seasons you've walked through that no one understands. Nights where you cried into your pillow, pretending you were strong during the day. You told yourself to be okay. You pushed down the grief. You tried to move on like nothing broke. But child, I saw. She saw. And neither of us ever expected you to carry that alone. She didn't want you to bury your pain. She wanted you to bring it to me. Because only I could carry it fully. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm lifting the weight that has been pulling at your shoulders. I'm loosening the tension that's made your body tired and your soul even more weary. She knows you've been thinking about quitting. She knows the disappointment you haven't spoken out loud. But she also knows what I've placed in you. And so she comes to me, not with doubt, but with certainty. God, she said, don't let my child settle for less than the destiny you've written. Help them believe again. So I am reigniting your faith. Not the kind that's shallow and short-lived. But the kind that roots deep, anchors strong, and holds on even when everything feels lost. I'm not just restoring your belief in me, I'm restoring your belief in yourself. You've doubted if you're still worthy. You've questioned if you're still chosen. You've looked at others and wondered why it feels like they're being blessed while you're stuck. But child, what I have for you is not delayed, it's being protected. It's being preserved. It's being prepared to show up in a way that leaves no doubt it was from me. Comment 999 if you're ready to receive what's been kept for you. She wants you to know that you were never a burden. Never a disappointment. Never anything less than a miracle to her. You made her proud. Even in your flaws. Even in your failures. Even in the moments when you felt like you weren't enough, she loved you endlessly. And now, in the kingdom of heaven, that love has not weakened. It's been made perfect. She said, God, please speak what I didn't have time to say. Please say it in a way only you can. And I am. With every breath of this message, I'm pouring out what her heart carried. I'm speaking what her voice no longer could. I'm finishing the conversations that were left undone. You are not meant to be stuck in the past. You are not meant to relive every regret. You are meant to walk forward, head lifted, heart open, knowing you are still surrounded by love that refuses to fade. Her love. My love. I am making a way where you saw no path. I am opening doors that fear tried to keep locked. I am softening your heart again, not to break it, but to fill it. Fill it with joy. Fill it with strength. Fill it with purpose that grief could never erase. Your mother is watching, not just as a memory, but as a witness in heaven cheering you on. She sees your pain, yes, but she also sees the strength you've forgotten you have. And she's telling me now, God, show them who they really are. So I will. You are a survivor. You are anointed. You are stronger than the storm, because you are held by the one who commands the winds. Don't give up now. Don't walk away from what she prayed for. Don't believe the lie that your best days are behind you. They're not. They are ahead of you, waiting, rising, drawing closer with every heartbeat. You haven't missed it. You're right on time. She knows that if you're still breathing, then I'm still working. And I am. I'm working behind the scenes. I'm working through your pain. I'm working through your silence. And I'm about to turn your mourning into dancing, not someday, but soon. Child, if this message is touching something deep inside you, stop and comment 1717 now to declare that your spirit is listening and your heart is still open to healing. There's something your mother wants you to finally know, something she never got to say in the way she wanted. She said to me, God, I never meant to leave them in this pain. Please don't let their life be shaped by my absence. Please don't let them feel like they were left behind. Show them that I'm still with them, in you. If money always seems out of reach, your brain might be the reason. Scientists have found that a 9-word phrase, buried deep in your subconscious, could be blocking financial blessings without you even realizing it. But when you say the words out loud, the blockage is removed, and abundance begins to flow. Thousands have already felt the shift. Click the link in the description and comments before this secret disappears forever.